UC women's basketball back on the road this weekend. The Bearcats heading to Orlando to take on UCF. Here with head coach Michelle Clark-Hurdy. Your team's coming off one of its best performances of the season here on Education Day against Tulsa. And you've talked all year about wanting that 40 minutes of basketball, and it feels like you got 40 minutes, or at least about as close to it as you can as you have this year.
Well, I just think it's always a great opportunity when you can put a full game together. And that was just something that we keep talking about all the time. And, we're in February. We got 6 games left, in our conference. And so you have to come out every single day and give everything you have. And to be locked into that, you have to make sure that we're focusing on the things we need to. So I was really proud of our effort and our intensity on the defensive side because those are the things that we talk about all the time. And so just trying to continue to keep growing with that.
You mentioned we're in February. This is the point of the season where things can maybe start to drag a little bit, but your team right now feels like it's hitting that next gear. That's exactly what you want.
Well, I think as a coaching staff, you have to be very aware of your team and where they're at. As far as, we've tried to make sure we could cut down practice time some, make sure that we're getting them into places that we need to. So, I'm a firm believer that when you get to like February, you should be only practicing a certain amount of time and trying to get better at the things you need to, but also get some repetition things in your scouting. So just really been trying to do those things and make sure that they're fresh because of how we play. And I think it's really important that, a coaching staff, that we look at that every day. So we're just trying to really focus on those things and get better at what we need to and correct our mistakes.
Taking a look at this game against UCF, a team that certainly has cemented itself as being one of the top contenders in the conference. You have to be mentally aware of where they are at all times with the way they pressure you on defense.
Well, it's the way they pressure. It's the way they play. They have that mentality. They have a winner mentality, as you said. They, went to the NCAA last year. Like, they just one of those programs. And when you go on anyone's home court, you got to be ready to go. And so they're going to be, fired up and ready. And, I think that's something I'm excited for our group and our team to just get back out there on the floor and go into a situation where we know that it's going to be a lot of tough competition.
Certainly a great opportunity for this team to continue the momentum, try to extend this 3-game win streak, and continue to stay atop the mix of the conference standings. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll see you down in Orlando.
All right, I'll see you then.